What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Path of Exile build guide. In this video I will showcase and show you how you can be the #1 best Chad on Break Class. This build utilizes Infernal Blow, Face Breakers, and the new and reworked / revamped war cries. So you run around, you shout, you look cool, you blow things up with just your fists. Let's get right into it. So here's what I got for my Infernal Blow build. We're going to start off by going over the items. So I'm running Dade Bellow, Rigwall's Curse, and Face Breakers, as well as Vix Lunaris. Those are all my uniques. The only one that's required is Face Breakers. Now, if you want to do the one punch, kind of like one hit blow, everything blows up kind of build, you run Face Breakers. You can do this with a weapon. It might be better to do this with a weapon. But if you want to look like a complete Chad and look like a badass like at the beginning of the video and punch things with your fist, you go Face Breakers. But I did. To preface, I went an elemental build with crit, so I had to run Rigwall's Curse, so I get unarmed crit chance. This allows me to scale crit chance and crit multi for just funnier full fire damage build. Right now I'm running a 5-link. I have Infernal Blow, Ruthless, melee physical, LE damage with attacks, and added fire. If I was running a 6-link, I would just run Fire Pen. I will put the pastebin down below so you can upload this to Path of Building as well. I'm basically just running Iron Rings with physical and accuracy, as well as a little bit of resist, and Rustic Sash with LE damage with attacks. Those are like the main things. Obviously, like everything has life. I'm running a Dade Bellow because it gives me flat physical. You don't have to run Dade Bellow, it's not mandatory. You also don't have to run Vix Lunaris. I'm running it just because I thought it would be good, and I was kind of just testing things. It gives me this cold Aegis, but it's not completely necessary. And move speed boots with life and resist. Not having a weapon does prevent me from, getting attributes and passives, modifiers for like more damage because I have to get accuracy rating. So, you're giving up one for the other. Like I said, there is a full physical damage variant where you don't run Rigwall's Curse and you can run different ami. You would obviously drop all these crit nodes, and you would drop. You could still go full with fire damage if you wanted to. I probably wouldn't. You can run a Resolute Technique and scale the fire damage or the physical damage better, and you could also grab more of these nodes. So those are what I'm running in terms of items. Here's are my cosmetics. If you want to look like a complete Chad doing so, this is just the supporter pack for this league, the Insatiable pack. There might be better ways to make this character look better. I thought this was a really sick way to do it. I mean, like, it's a full fire damage build. You're blowing things up, and you look like a complete badass doing so as your core just burns on the inside. So that's pretty much my items. I don't have anything crazy for flasks because I haven't invested a whole lot of time for this character. And this is probably my last character of the league. But I'm running a Granite Flask for a little bit of techiness, a Diamond Flask just for more damage, Quicksilver for speed, and mana as well as a Life Flask. Pretty basic. You could run a lot more, like a lot different flasks. You can run a Lion's Roar if you wanted to. There's a whole assortment of other flasks you could run if you want, so don't limit yourself to these flasks. So for the passive tree, this is for the crit variant. Just putting it out there. So because I went the crit variant, I grabbed a lot of accuracy nodes as well, like accuracy / crit nodes, because not having a weapon obviously makes me have really low hit chance. So I needed to grab as much hit chance that I could possibly get. So I grabbed these nodes up here, just also because I wanted more attack speed. These nodes and these accuracy nodes. So if you run the weapon version of this build, depending on like how you craft the weapon or depending on what weapon you use, you can drop a lot of these. You can also, instead of going all of those nodes, come up here and grab this minion node for global accuracy as well as this one. Either way, they both give pretty much the same accuracy. The only difference was that I needed more dex, so I had to come out here anyways for all that dex, and it gave me extra elemental resist, so it kind of just like double dipped, worked out. The other thing that I want to mention is that I experimented with cluster jewels just for the sake of like experimenting. Personally, I think you can scale the build a lot better into the late game with dropping the cluster jewel, running a regular jewel, or not even running a jewel there at all, and just grabbing like a jewel here, which I couldn't do, and then here. Jewels are really strong, but if you dropped all these nodes, like you can grab life here, you can come over here and grab this shield node for more defenses, attack speed, and damage, and you can grab these shield nodes for the same thing, like a damage, physical. Like physical scales really well with Infernal Blow, so the more physical that you can get, the better. You will also come over here for the life nodes, which will make you like way more tankier, which is awesome. So if you want to go for a full weird build with like cluster jewels, the only reason I went them is because I wanted to experiment with exerted attacks. The rotation that I do when I do a boss is pretty much I go Ancestral into Infernal. So each, if you do this on a boss, right, with the mechanics of Warbringer, if it's like you get 10 rage per 5 power, and the power is like dependent on the enemy type. So if you use a war cry next to a unique, I think you get a max 50 stacks. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if you Ancestral Cry, it'll put you at 50. If you use Infernal Cry, it'll put you at 40. And if you use Enduring Cry, it'll put you at 30. So the reason I do that, because as soon as you're over 25, you consume rage. The reason I do that is because exerted attacks deal 50% more damage if a war cry sacrificed rage. So right now I'm at 30, right? I'll run Ancestral Cry again because I have Second Wind, which you should run Second Wind if you're doing this build. And then I'll go Intimidating Cry for the juiced double hit, and I'll just do like maximum funny, like stupid damage to a boss. And it's just, I just love doing it that way. So yeah, this build pretty much relies on the war cries, which got revamped or reworked or whatever you want to call it, and I think they're really fun to use. And with Infernal Blow, this build is just really fun. So if you want to run around and just like one punch mobs, see them blow up, shout like a Chad, then this is a build you should definitely try. Overall, I'd probably give the build a 10 out of 10 for fun, a 7 or 6 out of 10 for like bossing, and like a 9 out of 10 for clearing the map. It's really fun, it's really fast, and it's really enjoyable to play, and it's also really fun to look at. So yeah, I'm gonna put a video next of a showcase of me doing one of the Awakener bosses, or I don't remember which one it was. I think it was like a level 77, so I think that's like a tier 10 or tier 11. So, you know, it was kind of late game, so you saw a lot of the damage fall off. Like I said, you can invest more into the character by running like steel rings and stuff like that if you want to push this into late game, which it definitely can. Obviously, and don't run cluster jewels. So, enjoy.
Criminals of us both!
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to give me some support, subscribe to my channel. You'll get live notifications and when I post a video. Hit that like button and leave a comment down below if you thought I could do something better. As I said in the video, this will be my last Path of Exile build for this league, so the next upcoming content that I'll be releasing will be more Valorant related to guides and whatnot. So for my Path of Exile fans, I'm sorry to say you probably won't see another build until the next league. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you next time.